peeks, fun quizzes, and the scoop on special events. Sign up now at soapnet.com.
Then, on the dark, wintry nights, we turn out all the lights, except for one candle on a side table. My mother tells us all the family stories.
What kind of stories?
Oh, your typical everyday run-of-the-mill stories about changelings and fairies and giants and ghosts.
I love ghost stories.
Well, one night after work, I'll have to light a candle down in my quarters, and you can come by, and I'll tell you the true story. True as my grandfather's eyes were blue, of what happened to the corpse of my cousin Donald McKenna.
Ooh, I don't think I could stand that.
Well, you'd have me there to hold your hand in the parts that are absolutely good.
Faith, have you seen the chart for the new patient in 606, Mr. Pip?
Yeah, here. Looks like it's something special.
Yeah, Clem said it was. He wants me to have a look and then talk to him about it.
Now, I didn't realize that you were so interested in Pat Ryan. Oh, those Ryans.
You really think you're funny, don't you, Roger?
Well, I'm probably not the best judge of that.
That's right. You're not.
Fourth and second. So anyway, in the swamp, this guy turned. You really? I know it's hard to believe, but that's what happened.
Dr. Ryan, if you don't have anything to do.
Yes, sir. I'll get right at it.
Nurse, the call light is on for room 612.
Yes, doctor.
Do we have a schedule showing when that new scanning unit's available to us?
Right here.
Thank you.
Dr. Volak,
Yes, Roger.
there's a rumor going around that we're getting an electromyograph laboratory. Could that be true?
Well, the money's been appropriated, if that's what you mean.
Oh, that's really a fantastic break.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very helpful.
Well, I'm sure it will. You know, that's really a terrific innovation.
Well, I'll let you know when they start setting it up, Roger.
Well, yes, sir. Thank you.
Roger,
Yes, Faith.
may I say that, in terms of apple polishing, that was a terrific innovation?
Resolution.
Ryan, I want you all to myself.
But there's one problem.
I want to keep my baby.
Greenlee starts the new year with a secret.
You have to promise Ryan will never find out about this. I owe you. This is our secret.
Watch All My Children weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
This is Erica, your average complicated 30-something in therapy with a not-so-average therapist, Dr. Tom. His specialty,
Time travel therapy?
after 2 years, it's time for phase 2. Now she's running from the law, rescuing her family, and getting glimpses of her future.
Am I dead?
It's not always easy being Erica. Premieres Wednesday, January 26th at 11, only on SoapNet.
You know how it is. You look in the mirror one day and you go, how am I going to lose this weight? eDiet's meal delivery from ediets.com. It's the easiest, smartest, most delicious way to eat great and finally lose the weight. I know you're thinking, eat great and lose weight? Really? Really.
You'll love the food. There's no MSG,
no fake sugars.
The food tastes fantastic. It's awesome. Very delicious.
It tastes wonderful.
Call now or go to ediets.com. Choose from over 100 fresh prepared meals, not dehydrated diet food, but really delicious food. eDiets will deliver your favorite meals and snacks in a chill fresh container.
All you have to do is relax, enjoy, and eat great, all the way to slim.
I lost 115 pounds.
65 pounds.
25 pounds.
94 pounds. Along the way, ediets.com gives you real support.
Terrific online tools, access to registered dietitians and trainers, and friends who care about your success.
They're there with you to hold your hand, and they really care.
Truthfully, I like everything about eDiets.
I've lost 30 pounds. All of a sudden, I find myself a changed person.
Hey, I made it to 50 pounds, and look at me now, I'm 60 pounds. Millions of people have turned to ediets.com to lose the weight. Now it's your turn.
Call or go to ediets.com and sign up for 7 full days of meals, 3 meals per day, fresh prepared just for you, plus snacks. So don't wait. Join eDiets. Eat great food and lose weight fast.
I believe that eDiets can change people's lives.
My husband will often say, "You're the hot wife." That's just boosted my confidence a lot.
eDiets has changed my life forever.
Call to find out how you can get 1 week of meals absolutely free. That's right. 1 week of fresh prepared food, 1 week of weight loss, 1 week of success, free.
Free? What are you waiting for? Call or go online to get started now.
Call 1-800-279-1604 or visit ediets.com now.
Just take it easy. Take it easy, honey. Now, push. Push, keep pushing. It's very good. Come on. Very good. Release. Good. Now. Back.
Come on, Mary. Give me a break, will you?
Just one more time. Come on. Push. Frank, come on. That's good. Push harder. Harder, honey. Good. Good.
When I get into that wheelchair, it's not gonna be so hard.
We're not just doing this for a political rally. No matter how important it is, we're doing it to get you well. Okay. Take 5.
Thanks, Chief.
You're a good patient. I just have to keep you from getting lazy.
Fat chance. And how are you today?
I'm not at all bad.
What's going on? Anything new?
Well, Bob was in here before, so I guess you know I had dinner with Finelli last night.
Uh-huh. Where'd you go?
We had a steak at his place.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry. All we did was talk. Some of it was about you.
I'm relieved. I have to tell you, the more I've thought about you and Finelli, well, I guess I don't have to tell you.
There's real self-restraint.
What'd he say about me?
He was just curious to know how I felt about it all.
Yeah, well, how do you feel?
A little bit terrible. The truth is, the more I think about you and Jill, Delia and the baby, the more awful it gets.
Yeah. It's really a mess, all right. I'm the person who knows most about it, too.
Jill is such a super lady. And the last couple of months, because of the campaign, I've had a chance to see her in action and get to know her better. And she is really first rate.
I could have told you that.
Frank, I don't believe in divorce. No one in our family has ever been divorced. I just can't help wishing that if you were unhappy with Delia, that you'd done something about it. Got a divorce even, anything before you got so mixed up with Jill.
Maybe it was because there'd never been a divorce in our family, Mary, but it just never crossed my mind. Things were bad between Dee and me, but I thought we could work things out. I didn't realize it was going to be that bad.
When was that? Before Jill?
Yeah. Well, you know, Jill and I, when that started, I was all so fast, and I was just so happy. I didn't believe it was possible to be that close, you know, to feel that much, to share that much, to love that much.
And that was when Dee got pregnant.
Perfect timing.
Frank. And you don't suppose Dee did it on purpose?
No, Mary, I don't think so. We both tried so hard to have a baby, and Dee was sure she'd never have one. I don't think it would have occurred to her to try that.
Because little John makes everything a little more complicated.
Oh, I know. And right now, divorce is the last thing that she's considering. She's determined to have us stay together.
And she really is trying. She's been at a terrible disadvantage at headquarters. Because we've all been there for so long. And Jill is a lawyer, after all. And it's hard for Dee to come in and be told to stuff envelopes while the rest of us run the show.
Yeah. I wish I could be a little more touched by Dee's efforts, but I'm not. I want to be moved by it, but it just sounds like another one of her fits of self-improvement.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, we used to fight all the time about the mess the house was in. And then I'd come home one night after work, and the whole house would be shining like an apple, perfectly beautiful. And for Dee, it would be as if the fights and the mess had never existed. And she'd suddenly expect me to be very loving and contented and happy. And it was tough, Mary, because I knew the very next day things would be just as bad as they were before. The beds wouldn't be made, the dishes wouldn't be done, and then she'd be sad because I didn't appreciate how hard she was trying.
Oh, Frank.
But anyway, I'm not going to be able to face all that again until I'm better, so we better get back to work.
Sure. This time, I want you to try to push a little harder.
Yeah, let's go.
Now, honey, now, take it easy at first.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
Push. Evenly.
Evenly.
Don't worry about slamming it. Come on.
Stop it! Stop it, Mary! You're hurting him.
Yeah, come on in.
Hey, Seneca, you got a minute?
Yeah, sure. What's up, Bucky?
Well, Clem Moultrie asked me to take a look at one of the new admissions, Mr. Pip, and I think I know what it is, but would you mind if I check it out with you before I see him?
No, not at all.
Well, Mr. Pip is pretty sick. It seems to be an ascending bilateral neuritis with both the distal and proximal muscles involved. Now, he's been getting steadily worse since he's been admitted, and, well, it seems like total paralysis now.
Have you seen the results of the spinal tap?
Yeah, there's a high protein concentration.
Anything else?
No, all the cell counts are normal.
So, what do you think the trouble is?
Well, it looks like the Guillain-Barré syndrome.
If your diagnosis is correct, how would you handle it?
Conservative bed care?
Would you consider the use of medication?
Well, as a last resort, I might try steroids.
And what would you expect the results to be?
Not much, really.
Good for you, Bucky. That's a tough one to diagnose. We don't get much of it around here.
Oh, I got it right.
You bet you did.
How about that?
You ready to answer Clem's questions?
Oh, hey, that's terrific. Hey, thanks, Seneca. Hey. What's the mask? Some of yours?
Oh, no, that was my mother's. And her mother before her. Go on, take a look at it.
That's made out of corn husks.
Yeah. When I was growing up in Trois Pistoles, there were some people around who didn't think much of Indians, see? And my mother hung that mask and some of her other things on the living room wall. She wanted everyone who walked through that door to know exactly who she was.
She must have been a proud lady.
Oh, she still is. You try talking about children running around like a bunch of wild Indians, you see what that gets you.
No thanks.
Yeah. Her father gave that to her when she left the reservation to marry my father. And then Mother gave it to me when I went off to McGill.
Sort of a good luck charm. Huh?
No, well, actually, it's a healing mask. See, Mother knew that after going to the university, it was very unlikely that I'd come back home and settle in a logging town. This was to protect me, wherever I went.
We should all have one, huh?
Yeah. You know, the Seneca tribe considers this a symbol of nature's life force. I tell you, the more I find out about medicine, the less inclined I am to discount that, Bucky.
Yeah.
This is one of the masks they use in a 9-day ceremony of hope they perform during the winter.
You're thinking about Nellen this winter, aren't you?
Yeah. From the time I left Trois Pistoles until now, I've always had this mask. And I've always been safe. I want Nell to have it now.
15 seconds with Laura Wright.
The top 3 must have in your wardrobe. Well, a gray pair of jeans, a great white t-shirt, and a brown belt and boots. You're always okay, no matter where you're going.
Catch Laura Wright on General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Are you a senior concerned about financial independence? There's an innovative and powerful tool that could help you have money, freedom, and peace of mind. It's called a reverse mortgage, and it's got a lot of seniors talking. If you're 62 or over and own a home, do what these seniors have done. Call Financial Freedom, America's reverse mortgage specialist. With a reverse mortgage, a lender uses the equity in your home to pay you. You can receive your money monthly, as a lump sum, or as a line of credit. And as long as you live in your home, you don't have to repay the loan. Use the money any way you want. Living and medical expenses, a new car or RV, gifts to your grandchildren. It's your choice. And choice means the freedom to live the life you deserve. Get the facts. Call Financial Freedom and get a free video that explains everything about reverse mortgages. There's no obligation. Your new life is waiting.
Call 1-800-931-1698. That's 1-800-931-1698.
Look what the new year brings. A new love.
I want to hold you. I want that too.
And
she swore that she wouldn't tell John that Cody's the father of my baby.
a new beginning. You ready?
Stop!
But will the truth come out?
Stop this wedding.
Watch One Life to Live weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
You know, in terms of eavesdropping, may I say that you're doing remarkably well yourself?
Roger, you've got all the loyalty of a sewer rat. That man stole Father's job. All you care about is being chief resident.
Look, I've worked here for 3 years. I am a resident, you are an intern. Now, if you have any family matters to discuss with me, don't get so hysterical and let the whole floor hear about them.
You bet you don't want anybody to hear what I have to say to you, Roger.
Well, you don't much want them to hear what I have to say either.
Like what?
You are full of personal frustrations, and you try to take them out on me every chance you get.
Boy, Roger, you would do anything to get what you want. You turn your back on Father, you make up anything you can think of about me, wouldn't you?
Who made you my judge? Who set you up to tell me how to behave?
Roger, you can't do things like that to Father and not expect me to hear about them.
All I did was congratulate the man on giving us a laboratory that can be of great use.
You rat! You stupid fool! You know Father's been trying very hard for years to get that that equipment for the laboratory, and all you can think about is furthering your own self.
Will you please tell me what you think you're doing in here?
Having a disagreement.
A little belated sibling rivalry, I'd say.
Well, this is not the place for that sort of thing. Faith, I'm really very disappointed in you.
I'm sorry.
And I certainly didn't expect this kind of unprofessional behavior from you.
I'm sorry, you're absolutely right.
Well, look, if you have any further disagreements, at least wait until you're out of the hospital to set at each other. I'd prefer you wait till you're home, but what I'd really like is that you have fewer disagreements.
All right.
Now, Roger, I have something I'd like you to look at. We have a letter from a lawyer here that's very unpleasant.
What case?
You remember that Spanish-speaking lady who was here late last summer? A certain Mrs. Santos.
Yes. Come in there.
Ever have an all-day sucker?
What?
It's kind of like a super lollipop that lasts for hours, except no matter how hard you try, you knew that sooner or later you'd have to put it away in your pocket or somewhere. And you wound up picking all this fuzz off of it afterwards.
I don't think I've ever had one of those.
That's too bad, because the best part about an all-day sucker was that you knew no matter how bad the day went, if the sisters got mad at you or you broke something, you got caught, you knew that right there in your pocket, in a piece of paper, was a taste of sweetness and contentment.
I could use a little of that right now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You were. That's nice.
It's you and Roger, huh?
Pat, he is such a miserable excuse for a brother.
Hey, come on, I was trying to get you out of that mood.
I just wish somebody'd get me out of the hospital.
How about me?
I'm sorry, I wasn't fishing for an invitation.
So you got one anyway. Now, if there's anybody I met who needed a little bit of singing and goofing off, it's you. So why don't we go over to Dad's place after work?
You're not just trying to be nice?
Even if I am, an invitation's an invitation.
Well, you know, I really would like to spend some time with you and your family. Thank you, I accept it. Thanks.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet. People are talking about John and Natalie on One Life to Live. Marla Hipsher-Stewart posted on Facebook, "I want to know who's the daddy of Natalie's baby. The wait is driving me crazy." Don Morrow says, "I think John will be there for Natalie regardless of the paternity." Joanna Marino adds, "I just hope he remembers how much he loves her and how many lies he has told her, so he forgives her quickly." But Chandrika Brock says, "I hope John is the father. He deserves a child." People are talking about One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
I am a non-attorney spokesperson. Were you or a loved one diagnosed with lung cancer? If so, we urge you to call the number on your screen now for a free legal consultation. Some lung cancers, along with the other cancers listed on your screen, may be linked to asbestos exposure. Exposure to asbestos in mills, factories, or while working as a plumber, electrician, plasterer, maintenance worker, or janitor may have put you at risk. In addition, because asbestos was widely used on ships, those working in shipyards, including Navy veterans, may have also been exposed. Asbestos has been used in many commercial applications, including insulation, fireproof fabrics, automotive parts, building materials, and small kitchen appliances. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with lung cancer or another asbestos-related cancer, call now for a free legal consultation. You may be entitled to compensation. Call 1-800-849-6478. Again, that's 1-800-849-6478.
Now is the time to put your muscle, your strength, and your commitment behind MDA. Together, we can provide hope, help, and greater understanding in the fight against the devastating muscle diseases that affect children and adults. Be the next to flex, the next to join in the fight. Make a muscle. Make a difference. MDA.
This is so exciting. I can't believe it's finally happening.
So you're going on a little hospital ski trip?
A perfect day becomes a perfect nightmare.
Oh, God.
Mom! Morgan? Morgan!
Beginning Wednesday
They crashed, Jason. I know it.
on General Hospital.
It was a bus full of kids.
Fate takes a tragic turn for Port Charles.
There's so many different ways they could be hurt.
It's not just my mother. My brothers and sisters are on that bus, too.
Now everyone must join together
I just heard about the crash. Give me an update.
Just want to make sure we're not missing anything.
Why haven't they found something?
in the struggle between life
Hey!
and death.
Help! We need a doctor!
They won't just hope for a miracle.
She's not gonna give up.
They'll fight for it.
I'm not gonna let you go.
General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC. Weeknights on SoapNet.
Mary, stop. This is crazy.
Oh, calm down, Dee. It's his therapy and it's good for him.
Come on, Dee. I've got to make an appearance Friday. You know that. There are just too many rumors around that I'm a basket case. I've got to show them.
You know, you're all so caught up in this campaign that you can't even think straight.
He's getting better faster because of the campaign, Dee.
You are making
Down
him go ahead too fast.
in.
You're taking chances. I know it.
No one's taking any chances with me, Dee, and no one's going to hurt me. Now, it's true that I'm working about as hard as I've ever worked in my entire life.
I told you, I know.
Yeah, but getting over this accident is the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
Mary, would you let him rest for a minute?
Let go of me, Delia.
Please.
Down.
Please. Just
All right.
for a minute.
Okay, Mary, just stop for a second, okay? Stop.
Okay.
You know, this campaign has become a matter of life and death for just too many people. You know that even Bobby is caught up in this campaign. Sometimes I think I am the only person who cares more about Frank than this election next week.
Dee, we got a lot of work to do in here. Why don't you wait outside until we're finished, huh?
He just stopped. He should rest some more.
Delia, will you please lay off? I have been a physical therapist aide for the last 3 summers. I've been working with Frank for several weeks now. He's my brother. I am hardly going to hurt him.
Well, I know you're not going to hurt him on purpose, Mary. You know, I care more about Frank than anyone.
Okay. I'm ready. Let's get to work again, huh?
No.
Come on, let's do it.
No, let's just spend a minute. No,
We
stop
have to,
it.
Dee.
Dee, out.
What'd you say?
You can't interfere like this. Get out.
No.
Delia, yes, you can see him when I'm finished with him.
No.
Now get out!
No,
Later,
Mary.
Delia, later.
No.
Hey, what's going on?
It's so awful.
What is? Say, you all right?
Of course I'm not all right. Do I look like I'm all right?
Well, sorry, what happened just now?
It isn't just now. It's all the time. I'm so desperate because of what this awful campaign is doing to Frank and me and my family.
Yeah, well, it must be pretty rough for all of you.
It's horrible. You know, they have this crazy idea that Frank should make some kind of a appearance. Frank is trying so hard to get himself prepared.
Look, I can't imagine anyone letting him do that.
Mary is in there right now and she's exercising him. He's exhausted.
Hey, look, maybe you'd feel better if you talked to Dr. Coleridge about it, huh?
Oh, he's no help at all. You know, Frank and Mary can make him agree to just about anything.
Well, not about medical matters.
You don't know them the way I do. They would.
Well, how about seeing Dr. Bolak? Now, nobody gets around him, I can tell you that.
You mean he has something to do with this case?
Sure, he's chief of neurology. He's in charge of all the cases on the floor.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't care how important They say it is for Frank to make this appearance on Friday. It's not good for him. And I'll do anything to make sure he doesn't make that appearance.